Happy Tech Tuesday, I'm Melanie Moron with UF Innovate, and today we're going to be talking about type 1 diabetes and looking for a cure. Joining me is Dr. Cherie Stabler with the University of Florida. Dr. Stabler, thank you so much for bringing us to your lab.
Thank you for coming, Melanie.
So talk to us about your type 1 diabetes research.
So we work in type 1 diabetes, which is an autoimmune condition in which the body recognizes these specialized cells as being foreign and selectively kills it. And what's unfortunate about these specialized cells is they secrete insulin. They're the only cells in your body that secrete insulin. And insulin is like the key to let glucose into your cells. So people diagnosed with type 1 diabetes require injections or delivery of insulin over their entire lives to regulate blood glucose and to ensure that they receive that nutrients to their cells. And what we're trying to do in our laboratory is actually replace those cells. So instead of delivering insulin, we're delivering cells that have the capacity to sense glucose and secrete insulin accordingly.
So what device are you guys working on to transplant these cells?
So we are creating, from an engineering perspective, we're actually designing a three-dimensional space. So similar to the scaffolding of a building that creates that three-dimensional space of the building, we're creating a three-dimensional scaffold made from biomaterials that are compatible with the body that would allow us to load the cells and they would be distributed in three-dimensional space. We're also creating a very open framework so that when we implant it into the body, the host cells can move into that space and actually rearrange that microenvironment to be supportive of the cells that we're transplanting. So they actually form blood vessels, create an environment that then allows those cells to be nourished, as well as secrete insulin, which is what is needed to treat type 1 diabetes.
So lastly, how has being here at UF helped your research?
So UF is an amazing institution that allows us to really converge many different disciplines in one place. It's one of the few public institutions that have a College of Engineering and a College of Medicine right on campus. So it really is such a unique environment to do diabetes research.
We're Dr. Stabler. Thanks again for bringing us to your lab and talking about type 1 diabetes.
Thank you for coming.
And that's another great Tech Tuesday. We hope to see you next week.